Hey guys, it's VT Gamer Girl 11 back with another video. As you can see, I'm in a different location. This is my new game room. First of all, this is my first video in a long time, so I'm extremely sorry about that. But this is my new game room. I will be doing a kind of a quick tour around it, maybe like a minute long clip or something, kind of showing it off. It's not much, but it's something. It's better than where I was at. So let's get started with the pickups. All of these are like a wide range of pickups, so we're going to start with this one, which is Final Fantasy Curtain Calls, and this was $5 at Family Dollar, and it's one of the few stores that are in my small little town. And it's a pre-owned game, which I didn't know at the time, but actually pre-owned GameStop price is about $10. It also goes for about that on eBay as well, so this was actually a good deal. So I got that. I got a couple of DS games that I bought in a lot, DS and Game Boy Advance, that I bought in a long time ago with a couple of DSs I got that I ended up trading to get some more games with. These were a couple of games that came with that lot. I got Zelda Phantom Hourglass. You guys probably can't see that far away, but we got that one. And we also got Strike Force Hydra for Game Boy Advance. Then, this is actually a fake copy of Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. I really wanted to try this game out, and I haven't had a chance to actually play the real version. So I saw these on eBay for, I believe it was like 12 bucks at the time. So I went ahead and picked them up. And it's a pretty decently made fake copy of it. But I just wanted to be able to play the game, so this is a good one to use for that. And then I also got Super Sprint for NES, because this game I used to play religiously when I was a kid. The arcade version of it, there used to be a movie theater in my mall, and when you went into the movie theater before you went into the actual movie, they had this game, which I was obsessed with, and a basketball game that I was obsessed with. And this just I've had a lot of memories of this probably since I was about 5. So definitely had to get that for the collection. Next, we got this really dirty Nintendo DS case. This came from a yard sale, and the guy said that it worked when I picked it up. It was 20 bucks for all of this. When I tried to turn the DS system on, this is the original DS, I originally picked it up for the games that were in it, and I was going to sell the DS, but the DS it comes on and it does play the games, but it has some pixel problems. I don't know if you guys can see the lines, but it's on the top and the bottom. So, I'm still trying to sell this as a defective unit, just trying to get rid of it, basically. But the games that came with it are, first off, we have the, the R4 Revolution for DS, so we have that came with it. And then it also came with a Game Boy Advance game, which is Grand Theft Auto, which is actually decently, it's not really rare by any means, but it's a harder to find Game Boy Advance game. And then we got Animal Crossing Wild World, which I've really been enjoying, and honestly, I wasn't really an Animal Crossing fan until I started playing this game, and now I'm obsessed with Animal Crossing. And it also came with Metroid Hunter's First Hunt for the DS as well. So, it wasn't that good of a deal, considering the DS, halfway works. But the games in itself, Animal Crossing and Metroid, by themselves are worth 20 bucks, so I guess I didn't lose that much out on the deal. I thought that there was one more game that this came with, but apparently there wasn't. So yeah, I got that. Alright, so first, GameStop was having a sale a while back, and I got this PS Vita game, Super Monkey Ball Banana Splits. I believe it was $7.99, $8 at GameStop online. I wasn't going to get this game originally, but I don't know, some of the Monkey Ball games I really like, and then others, irritate the crap out of me. But I looked up reviews of this one, and this one looked like it's pretty fun. And it also has the party games on it, which I also like as well. So I figured I might as well try it out, because I don't have that many games for my Vita. And considering Vita games are kind of getting harder and harder to find, I figured I might as well just add it to the collection. So I got that at a yard sale. If you guys can tell, because I live in Virginia, it's literally like 20 degrees outside right now. So yard sale season hasn't been here in a long time. So this is how long it's been since I've done a video. But at a yard sale, I picked up VR Sports Powerboat Racing, and I actually paid $1 for this one. It says 2. I didn't have this one for my collection, and I tend to like racing games that involve water. I don't know why. But also on the back, it has a cutscene of the Statue of Liberty, and anything that has New York in it, I'm like obsessed with. So it's another reason why I picked it up. And then I also picked this one up for $1, and that's Destruction Derby 2 for the original PlayStation. I'm hoping that one works, because it's a little scratched up, so I'm not sure. But it does, like, it was a Hollywood video rental, and I have this, like, strange obsession with collecting video games that used to be rentals, probably because I used to work at Blockbuster, I don't know, but I just collect that type of thing. And then at another yard sale, I got Jackass the game. This was thrown in because it was like the only one left, and they didn't want it to be the only one like left there, so they just basically gave it to me. So I got that. That one's also scratched up. I don't know if it's gonna play or not. I also picked up, I believe this was $10 at the time that GameStop was having a sale, and I really wanted this game. It was, I believe, $10 or $12, and that is The Division. I've been really wanting to try this game, and I was kind of waiting for it to go down further in price. I mean, it was only about a $20 game at the time, but then it went down to like 10 or 12. I'm like, okay, I might as well pick it up. So, stupid GameStop slip thing. But there's a disc right there. I do not understand why they stick the disc in those protective things, and they don't stick it actually in the case, which in my opinion protects it more than the yellow thing that you stick inside the case. Maybe that's just me, but it irritates me. I also picked up, this was a while ago, I had some GameStop credit, and I really wanted to get this game, and I got this game with 2 other games. I can't remember what they were, but they're not in this, well, one of them is, but I don't remember what the other one was. But anyway, I got 3, and it was a buy 2, get 1 free. So I took advantage of that and my GameStop trade credit. So I got technically these next 2 for free. And that is The Last Guardian, which is a really amazing game I haven't had a chance to play yet. So I thought I'd pick it up and try it out. Then I also got Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, which includes the 3 games on it. Crash Bandicoot, Crash 2, and Crash Warped, which is the 3rd one. This is I really love this game, but right now I'm playing the first Crash, which I've actually never played before. I played the 2nd and the 3rd one back when I was a kid, but I never played the first one, and I'm stuck on a level right now, so it's kind of like irritating me, and I'm really thinking about jumping over to the 2nd one, because I've beaten the 2nd one as a kid. That's the only one that I've beaten. So I know I can beat that one, so I might just jump over to the 2nd one until I can beat the 1 level of the 1st one. But anyway, we got this. I don't think it's in here. No, it's not. It's another game in there right now because I'm trying to protect it. But this is actually in my system because I've been playing it. So we got that. And then for Black Friday, I believe this was Best Buy. Yeah, Best Buy had a deal on this game for $20, and I've been really wanting to try this game too, and that is Horizon Zero Dawn. So I picked it up. This is new. Haven't opened it yet. I've got such a backlog of games. It's not even funny. And then I picked up Mafia 2. This was at a yard sale. I believe I got this for like $3 or $4. And I had the first one, and I really love it. So I decided I was going to go ahead and get this one as well. And I don't know if it has a manual, so if anybody knows that, let me know. It probably does because it's a PS3 game. But if it does, I don't have it. So there's that. And then these games were $2 each, also at a yard sale. And that is Sub Rebellion. I've seen other people pick this game up, but I don't really know if it's a good game or not. I just saw it and I thought for $2 I might as well try it out, so I got it. And then I got Chicken Little Ace in Action. The reason why I picked this one up is because I have the first Chicken Little and I really enjoy playing it because I'm a 5-year-old. So I had to get this one as well, and it's also complete. This one's in really good condition as well, so that's also nice. And then I also picked up Namco Museum because it was only $2 and I can't pass this game up for $2 even though I already have it. So if anybody is looking for this game, let me know. We can trade. This one, I believe my other copy was the better condition one, so I kept it, but this one is still practically hardly any scratches on it at all. It is the greatest hits edition though, so if that bugs you, there's that. But I had this if you guys are interested in trading. And there goes all the games. Also on GameStop.com, they were doing a sale at the time. I got this game, I believe, for $8. And this is actually a rare Sega Saturn game, so GameStop kind of screwed up on this. But I got Pandemonium, and it's disc only, but it's for Sega Saturn. And I can't remember what this game... Okay, random freaky things shaking in a room for no reason makes no sense, just scared the crap out of me, sorry. Anyway, this game is actually pretty decently expensive on eBay. So, I mean, I'm sure that other people have probably ran into it before, but in my area you can't run into, Saturn games at all. So, sorry, I'm, sitting so awkwardly. But anyway, I got this, and it looked like a really fun game when I looked it up, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up, and I love my Saturn, so any game that I can add to my Saturn is a plus for me. So for Xbox, I got Hunter the Reckoning. This was actually used to be a Blockbuster rental, which I thought maybe it came from my store, but it's a different store number, so that's not it. But they use the same, outside stickers that we use. So this doesn't have the manual, and it's not the original case. I actually just stuck it in this case, because the other case was so bad, it was literally falling to pieces. But I've heard this game is actually a good game, and I haven't tried it yet, so I figured why not pick it up. I don't remember what I paid for these, honestly. I'm pretty sure I got almost all of these at either GameStop or Goodwill or eBay. So I got that one. Then I got Hitman Blood Money. Hitman games for me are kind of like a hit and miss. Some of them I like and some of them I'm not too into. This one also used to be a Blockbuster rental, and I have a thing again for rental games, so I saw it and had to add it to my collection. And then I got the original Assassin's Creed, which I thought I had, but I actually didn't. So I was happy to add this one to my collection. This is for Xbox 360, and it is complete. For Wii, I believe, well, this one didn't come from GameStop. I'm pretty sure I know these two did. This was the other game I think I might have, no, this isn't the other game. I picked this up at GameStop at some point. It was $5 or $6, and I liked Dead Rising, the series, and I did not have Dead Rising Chop Till You Drop, so I decided to get this one and try it out. Haven't really heard anything about it, don't really know if it's any good or not, so if anybody's played it, let me know, but it is complete. And at the time, I was desperate to find a game in that GameStop, and I couldn't find anything, so I'm okay, I'll just add that to the pile. I also picked up this one, which I've really been wanting, and I think I got this one for free, probably along with that one too, because I've had GameStop credit for a while, because I took advantage of their 40% trade-in thing, and I got a bunch of credit from that. But I got Sack and Wiki Quest for Barbaros Treasure, probably completely murdered that. But anyway, this was originally $9, but I think I got it for free. This is one of the games that I've been wanting to add to my Wii collection for a long time, and finally picked it up. For some reason, my GameStop, never had this game. Every time I would try to find it, I have, 2 games, well, no, actually I have 3 GameStops in the area that I go to, and every time I would try to find it, they would never have it. And it's a common game, but it is a popular game, and I've heard it's really good. So maybe that's why I couldn't find it, but I was happy I finally was able to pick that one up. This one came from a yard sale. I believe I paid $2 or $3 for this one, and that is Cursed Mountain. This one is disc only. I've heard really good things about this game, but I've also heard some bad things about this game too, so I think it's kind of one of those games where you either really love it or you don't like it at all. So I'm going to try it out and see whether or not it's my type of game. From the back, honestly, it doesn't seem like my type of game, but I did hear really good things about it, so I thought I would try it, and, you know, now that I'm looking at it, yeah, I didn't realize this until just now. This is a fake insert printed on paper, so that's irritating, because I didn't know that originally, but still got the game, so we'll try that out. On GameStop's website, this game was on sale for $8, and I picked it up thinking I was only going to get the disc only, because that's normally my luck when I order stuff off of GameStop.com, but I actually did get the case, and no, there's no manual, but I got the case for this game, and I love this game as a kid, and that is Royal World, and I have not played this in forever, so I was really happy to pick this up and actually like it coming in an actual case, because I was not expecting that at all. And it does, another one of those stupid things, I don't know why I haven't tossed those yet. But anyway, there's the disc. It doesn't have the manual. I would like to have the manual for this game, just because this was one of my favorite games when I was a kid. So it kind of holds a place in my heart for that reason. But happy to finally get that added to my GameCube collection. Same goes for this game. I played this game a lot as a kid, but I had so many struggles with it, and I don't know why. I'm hoping now as an adult, maybe I won't. And that is Space Ace, and it came in one of these, like, used to be rental cases, I think. This was before I worked at a Blockbuster. I will do a video of that one day, but when I worked at Blockbuster, it was the, like, Xbox era, PlayStation 2 era, that era. It wasn't the, you know, cartridge-based stuff. So, this does come with the manual. It's not in good shape at all, but there's the manual, and here is Space Ace, which they've obviously, if you can tell, I don't know, but it's a color difference, so they obviously changed the backing out, and the label's kind of faded, so I'm hoping maybe one day I can find a replacement copy and then trade this one off, but I am happy to have it back in my collection because I have not played this game in forever, and I love this game as a kid, even though it was extremely difficult for me. Okay, so for Black Friday, for $40, this was the GameStop Special Edition. I got the Glacier White, I guess is what you call this one, or Clear. I think they called it Glacier White, PS4 controller. I needed another PS4 controller, like, extremely bad, so I figured I would take advantage of the sale during Black Friday, and I did use, again, I used GameStop credit for this, so technically I didn't pay for this, so that was nice. And then I picked up, I don't have the box for it, it's actually in my other room, but I picked up Qbert, and it's one of those little mini arcade things that you can pick up. I picked mine up at Walmart, but they are in, like, different locations, and there's different ones. I do want Frogger and Pac-Man. I at least want those two to go with this one. So, I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's what it looks like. It's a really cool, like, concept. The only problem I have with it is sometimes the joystick's not fun to play with, because it's so small, but I mean, what do you expect in like a little mini arcade version? So this is also something nice to kind of stick up on a shelf somewhere, so I'm going to find a place for this and stick it up there, and then hopefully get a couple others to make it look a little bit better. A long time ago, when my dog was a puppy, probably about a year and a half or 2 years ago at this point, she completely destroyed my Kinect. She got a hold of the wire and just completely demolished it, and I haven't been able to replace it since then, and then I went to Goodwill, and I found this one. It was only $3, so I figured why not pick it up. Hopefully it works. The cord looks fine. It doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. I haven't tested it out yet, but for $3 to replace it, I thought that was a good deal, so I got that. I also picked up this Pokemon from a yard sale. No, I got this from Goodwill. He was like 50 cents, so I thought, why not throw him in? Something to add to the game room. I already got enough plush up there, but I'm still going to find a space for him somewhere. And then at a flea market, I picked up these three. This is like pixel art, I believe is what they call these things. But I got a SNES cartridge. This was the first time I went. I think I've showed this one before. But I picked this one up, and then I also picked up a Crash. He's decently sized. You probably can't tell from the camera, but he's pretty big. And I also got a nightlight, which they basically made into a nightlight, but it is Mario, and it's got a little nightlight in the back, and they kind of use like a little zip tie thing to apply it to the night light, and you can turn it on, and there's an on and off switch. You can turn it on, and it does work, but it doesn't work that great. I'll insert a picture so you guys can see it. But it's still a cool concept, and I thought, you know, even if the night light goes out or whatever, I can just pop the zip tie off, and then I can just use it as a regular pixel art to put up somewhere. So we got that at there was a flea market. They were giving these away for $1, so I picked up Aladdin for Disney Infinity 2.0 and Hero for Disney Infinity 2.0. I really do not play Disney Infinity at all, but I do like these characters, like the characters themselves, and I don't know, like, if I'm actually gonna, like, collect these and keep them. I might end up getting rid of them one day to, like, my little sister, because she might actually enjoy the game. I enjoy the game, I just don't get it. Like, I don't know why. I can't get into it. So, but for $1, I wasn't gonna pass them up. So I got that from Walmart. For some reason, they were having clearance on Nintendo Switch stuff, so I picked this up, and these are like just little grips you stick on the Joy-Cons, but it is like official Nintendo brand, and it was $4. So I got those, which I already have some on it, but I figure when those kind of get all rough and everything that I'll have this as a backup. And also at Walmart, they were having, this is for a PS4 controller. This was like way overpriced, but my friend got it for me, so I'm not complaining. It was $15. It was $15 for this, but it's a PS4 controller carrying case. And I lose my PS4 controller for some reason, like, literally all the time. Like, I swear I stick it, because I normally put it on top of my PS4, but it either gets knocked off or misplaced, or I'm charging it somewhere else and I forget where I'm charging it. I don't know what my deal is with the PS4 controller, but it always just escapes me. So my friend thought if I had this, maybe it would be harder to lose it. So let's hope that that works. I'll never use this to actually, like, travel, because I don't travel with my PS4, but to actually, not be able to lose it, and also to protect it. Like, this is a really good case to protect it. It's got really good, like, protection on the inside of it. So, that's nice, and I thought that I'm actually probably going to put the new controller in here, because I do want to use that controller, but I want to protect it, and I don't want it to get, like, scratched up or anything like that, so I'll probably put that one in here. And then I also picked up, okay, well, when you lose your SD card, check your bags. Haven't been able to find this for weeks, so I just did. Watch me forget that I stuck it there, and won't see it again for another week. Anyway, I picked up this shirt. The sticker fell off of it. It was $7.50 at Walmart, and it is a Super Mario periodic table shirt, and I just really like this shirt. It's got pretty much like all of the popular Mario characters on here, so I was really happy to find this shirt. I've seen other people have it, and they told me they got it from Walmart, but then every time I would go to, like, my Walmart, they never had it, and then finally they did, so I took advantage of it and got it. And then while I was at a different Walmart in Illinois for Christmas, I found this, which I would do a separate video of it, but honestly, I already opened it, so I don't know what the point is. So we'll just kind of go through it. But this is like a mystery Super Nintendo box, kind of, even though it already tells you, except for one thing, what comes in it. But we'll go ahead and show you that really quick. But I was happy to find this, because I was looking for this before I left for Christmas, but my Walmart never gets, like, anything that other Walmarts get. So they didn't have it. And I was hoping when I went down there that I would find it, and I did. And it was after tax, because, I'm lucky where I live, because the tax here really is not bad at all. Illinois' tax is horrible. So, this was $30 or $32, something like that, after tax. But it looks like this on the outside. I thought this was a good piece to just, like, display. And Super Nintendo is my favorite system, because it's the first system I had. So, just for the box itself, to, like, display somewhere, I really like. It came with a plush Nintendo controller. It came with a Nintendo pin, which is the mystery item. And then it came with a coin, which says Nintendo Console Box 1 on one side. Can't really... I'll take close-up pictures of these so you guys can see it better, because I know from this distance you can't see it. This is my first time recording in this frame, so sorry about that. But it's got Nintendo Console Box 1 on one side, and then it's got the control pad on at the other side. And this is, like, I don't know what it is with me. I used to collect coins a lot as a kid. Now I like coins, but they have to be, like, big coins like this, or otherwise they just don't interest me. So, for some reason, I cannot get the coin to go back in the pouch. Okay, there we go. It also came with a Nintendo Game Boy little notepad. On the inside of this is actually graph paper instead of regular paper, which I think is cool. So, we got that. And it came with these coasters and this little Nintendo cardboard sleeve, which is actually pretty heavy duty. It's like not cheap. Well, all cardboard's cheap, but it's not like flimsy or anything, so that's nice. And it's got Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, Duck Hunt, and Metroid. I'll never use these as coasters. They'll just be used as display pieces. Probably up here where my NES games are. But for right now, they've been in this box to protect them until I figure that out. And then it came with a discount code nobody cares about. And then it came with a mug, which is a really nice mug. And I've been trying not to use it until I show it in a video, so now I'll actually get to use it. But it is a Game Boy mug, and the little screen and the power switch, when you put something hot in it, turns green. So it's really, I think it's a cool mug. It is kind of messed up right here on the side, but it's going to get messed up anyway from me using it. So I was happy for that. That is one of the things. Again, they show everything in this box on the outside, so you're not really surprised. But you don't know what the quality of the stuff is until you open it. So that's everything that came in this box. I'm just going to leave this mug out because I'm going to be using that in the morning. So, oh, sorry, that was not everything in this box. My favorite item in this box, and the main reason why I wanted this box, was this little book bag. And it's a SNES, miniature book bag. It's got two pockets, one there and one here. It's got cool looking straps on the back. It also says Super NES Control Deck, built by Culture Fly, on the back as well. It's just, I love this. I've used this little backpack for so many things already. It fits a Switch perfectly, and I'm sure if you have a Super NES Mini, that it would also fit that perfectly as well. But I really love this book bag. I'm just hoping I don't, destroy it, because I love it so much. But, this is my favorite item in the box. And as you can tell, I've been using it, but I can't get myself to take the tag off. So when I'm using it, people are like, why don't you rip the tag off? And I can't, because it says Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and it just, it needs to be on there for me. I don't know why. So I look like a dork most of the time, but, if you're carrying a little tiny book bag like this, and you're 5'11" girl, you're gonna look weird anyway, so who cares? Okay, so I also picked up I have six different games for my Switch that I haven't showed since my last video. So first is NBA 2K18, and I bought this, that's one of those, buys that you just are randomly buying stuff Black Friday. And I'm like, I don't need that. But then, other people are buying it, and I'm like, but I love basketball. I don't want to play basketball on the Switch, so I guess I'll get it. So I paid, I believe it was $40 for this, but I have literally been, obsessed with this game. So I think I've got my money's worth out of it already. But yeah, so I got that. And then for Christmas, I got Tiny Barbarian DX. I switched the insert. This is not the original insert. The original insert is, the game's not in here because I have it in my thing that I store my games in for the Switch, but that's the original insert. You guys probably can't see that very well, but anyway, it came with a manual, which I love, because these remind me of NES manuals, and then on top of that, they're like really, there's a comic in this one. So it's extremely colorful, and nobody like really puts this effort into manuals anymore. So when somebody puts a manual in a game, I really, really appreciate it. And it also came with this little bag that says Tiny Barbarian on the bottom, and it has like a little keychain thing on the inside of the Barbarian, I think on a B. This game kind of gets on my nerves because, I mean, not the game itself doesn't get on my nerves, but this is another one of those GameStop things that just annoy the crap out of me. And I didn't buy this, so it shouldn't annoy the crap out of me because I got it for Christmas. But don't, again, open with a new sticker. It didn't even have anything like protecting it here. It just said new. And then also, not only that, but according to the person that bought it for me, the case itself, you probably can't see this, but came broken. So, it's a new game, it's opened, and it's broken. But, you know, it's GameStop, what can you do? I'm hoping that it's not only broken there, but it's actually broken up here too, which prevents it from closing properly, which is annoying. Yay, GameStop. But I'm hoping to eventually find like a replacement case somehow. Do they sell Nintendo Switch replacement cases yet? I don't know if like eBay sells them or somebody else does, but if anybody knows that, let me know because I need to get one for this. And then I also, for Black Friday, picked up Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I believe this was like, I can't remember, I'll put the price in the description. But I got that one, and then I also got Super Mario Odyssey. I got this when it originally came out, so I paid full price for this one. And then on Black Friday, I got Sonic Forces Bonus Edition. This was from Best Buy. I believe this was 20 bucks. Again, I'll put the price up in the video. And it comes with a little sticker things that you can, decals, I guess is what you call them, that you can stick on your Joy-Cons and the back of, well, not the back, but the front of the Joy-Con holder thing that I can't stand. I use the Pro Controller a lot. The only time I really use the Joy-Cons is when I'm using it portably, which I do use it portably probably more than on my TV screen, but I just don't go through the effort of sticking stuff like this on. One is I'm too lazy, and I don't know, I don't want to, it's too new of a system, I don't want to be sticking stickers on it yet. So yeah, got that. And then also, from Best Buy, I believe this was like 20 bucks as well, it's Rayman Legends Definitive Edition. I never got this for any other system, and it comes with the, like, soccer bonus thing on here that wasn't on the original. I've tried playing that, kind of suck at it, but I love this game itself. I've been playing for a while now, and I really do love this game. So, Rayman, I don't know, like, the first Rayman game I played, I want to say it was on PlayStation 1 with the original Rayman game, but I don't think it was. I think the first game that I played was Rayman DS. And it frustrated me because I was having really fun in it, and then I got stuck, and to this day, I'm literally still stuck on the same level. And, so that kind of put me off of Rayman for a while, and then I got back into it, and I'm really, really enjoying the Rayman games now. So don't, like, second-guess Rayman games. They're really, really fun, especially if you want something different, but yet kind of easy and colorful. These are, like, really good games for that. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am back for now. It's going to be kind of off and on because I am starting a new job. So I'm not going to have, like, a lot of time to be making videos, but I haven't been doing that much anyway, so, can't really use that as an excuse. I'm just bad with timing, okay? Like, I can get into a whole video about that, but I'm not going to bore you anymore. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any of these games, what you think of them. I hope everybody has a great day.